Tand and Amara, Amina's children, are walking home from school when they are suddenly grabbed by Uncle Django's henchmen. They struggle, yelling for help, but are forced into a minivan. The alley echoes with their cries.
Shut up, kids. You'll see your mom soon enough.
Hello.
Amina, I have your children. If you want to see them alive, there is something I need you to do for me, or else you won't see them again.
Uncle Django, please, don't hurt them. What do you want?
I want you to kill President Okello at the upcoming dinner party. If you want your children to live, you'll do it, and remember, don't even think about involving the police or anyone else.
Amina is torn, her eyes welling up with tears. Amina visits Obaba Tefera and the Elders' Council, a group of wise and trusted advisors in the community. Amina, desperate. I need your help, Obaba Tefera. Uncle Django has my children, and he's forcing me to assassinate President Okello at his dinner party.
We cannot allow that to happen. We must find a way to save your children and prevent this assassination.
Amina, desperate to save her children from Uncle Django's clutches, makes a bold decision. She reaches out to her sworn enemy, Zeritu, knowing that their alliance is the key to rescuing her children from the dangerous situation they are in. Zeritu, I know we are enemies, but my children's lives are at stake. Uncle Django will kill them if I don't do as he says. Please, Zeritu, help me save them.
Amina, you've put me in a difficult position. But I cannot let innocent children suffer because of a feud between us. Fine, I'll help you, but only for them.
Thank you, Zeritu. I promise you won't regret this. Amina and Zeritu meet with the Obaba Tefera and the Elders, a group of wise individuals who have been guiding and protecting Amina throughout her journey. Elders, Zeritu has agreed to help us. We need your assistance in keeping her safe and using her knowledge to rescue my children.
Amina, we understand the gravity of the situation. We will do everything in our power to keep Zeritu safe. Together, we can save your children.
I know the location of the secret hideout where Uncle Django and his men gather. It's heavily guarded, but if we act swiftly, we can rescue the children.
Amina, torn between her duty to save her children and the dangerous task of assassinating the president, makes a difficult choice. She decides to attend the president's dinner party, fully aware that if she doesn't receive the message that her children are safe, she must proceed with the assassination. I must trust the elders to rescue my children while I carry out my part. I pray they succeed. Int. President's dinner party, grand ballroom, night. Amina, dressed elegantly, conceals her inner turmoil as she mingles with the guests at the prestigious event. Her eyes constantly dart to her phone, anxiously awaiting news from the elders. The elders, accompanied by a skilled team, infiltrate the secret hideout where Amina's children are held captive. They swiftly overcome the guards and reach the room where the children are bound and frightened.
Stay calm, little ones. We're here to rescue you. Your mother loves you dearly.
President's dinner party, grand ballroom. Amina's phone vibrates discreetly. She quickly glances at the screen, her heart pounding in anticipation. Message on phone, children safe. Mission accomplished. Amina's face softens with relief, tears of joy welling in her eyes. She takes a deep breath, knowing she can spare the president's life. Amina, whispering thank you, dear elders. My children are safe. Amina must now confront the president, knowing the plot against him. She approaches him with a composed demeanor, concealing her true intentions. President Okello, I have urgent information regarding a dangerous plot against your life. We must speak privately.
What kind of plot, Amina? Why should I trust you?
I have proof, undeniable evidence. Please, let me show you. It's a matter of life and death. They moved to a quieter corner of the ballroom, leaving the guests unaware of the unfolding danger. The elders have devised a plan. They will discreetly inform the authorities about the threat to President Okello while simultaneously arranging for a rescue mission for Tand and Amira. Int. President Okello's dinner party, night. Amina, nervous and conflicted, conceals a weapon as she mingles with the guests. The atmosphere is tense as she contemplates her task. Uncle Django's voice replaying in Amina's head.
Remember, Amina, you must shoot the president as he makes his speech at the dinner.
Amina takes a deep breath, struggling with her decision. President Okello's dinner party, moments later. President Okello, addressing the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me tonight.
Amina, disguised and filled with despair, stands among the dignitaries attending the presidential dinner. President Okello delivers a passionate speech on unity and progress. Amina, her hand trembling, reaches for the gun hidden in her purse. Amina, narrating, I was on the edge, ready to commit an unthinkable act. But the elders, wise and caring, had devised a plan to save my children without bloodshed. Amina's phone vibrates. She discreetly checks the message and a wave of relief washes over her face. Her children have been found and are safe. Amina, whispering, thank goodness. I don't have to go through with this. Amina refrains from pulling the trigger, her focus now on alerting the president of the danger he faces. Amina approaches the president, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. Amina, Mr. President, I need to speak with you urgently. Your life is in danger. President Okello, surprised but concerned, follows Amina to a secluded area. Secluded area. Amina, her voice filled with urgency, reveals the treacherous plot orchestrated by Uncle Django. Uncle Django planned to use me to assassinate you, but I couldn't go through with it. My children have been saved, but you must be cautious. President Okello, shocked and grateful, realizes the gravity of the situation.
Thank you, Amina. We must take immediate action to ensure the safety of our country and bring Uncle Django to justice.
Command Center. Amina and President Okello, surrounded by a team of trusted advisors, strategized to dismantle Uncle Django's dangerous alliance. With the support of the elders and the president, we devised a plan to expose Uncle Django and his network of collaborators. Zeritu's house, night. Zeritu, who has now formed a dangerous alliance with Amina, is alone in her home, unaware of the imminent danger. Suddenly, Uncle Django's henchmen storm in, their guns at the ready.
You shouldn't have gotten involved, Zeritu. Uncle Django wants you eliminated.
Please, I didn't do anything wrong. Spare me.
Without hesitation, the henchmen open fire, and Zeritu falls to the ground, lifeless. Later that night at Amina's house. Amina, alerted to the danger by a foreboding feeling, had already informed Detective Johnson, the dedicated police officer working alongside her and the president.
Amina, this is Detective Johnson. Stay inside. We're sending officers to protect you.
Thank you, Detective Johnson. Please hurry. In Amina's kitchen. Amina, on high alert, hears the sound of breaking glass. She grips a kitchen knife tightly as the henchman bursts through the door. Amina's heart races as she fights for her life, using her instincts and the skills she had unknowingly inherited from her unknown warrior father. The henchmen overpower the two police officers guarding Amina, leaving her defenseless. But Amina refuses to give up. With a surge of strength and agility, Amina lunges at one of the henchmen, plunging the knife into his side. He collapses to the floor, life draining from his body. Amina, breathing heavily, I won't let you destroy me or what I stand for. The remaining henchmen, shocked by Amina's resistance, hesitate for a moment. It is in that moment that Detective Johnson and his team arrive, guns drawn. Detective Johnson, authoritative.
Drop your weapons, you are surrounded.
The henchmen, realizing they are outnumbered, surrender, the Dangerous Alliance crumbling before them. At the police station, Amina, bruised but determined, stands in a dimly lit interrogation room facing Uncle Django, who is now in custody. Your henchmen may have failed, but your reign of terror ends here. I will find justice for Itinesh and ensure the truth prevails. Uncle Django grins, his arrogance undeterred.
You were just a pawn in a much larger game, Amina. You will never uncover the truth.
Same time Uncle Django's lawyer appears, and says that his client is to be released immediately, based on lack of evidence and false statements, coming from a criminal, who is wanted for the murder of Itinesh.